a lesson concerning the trillo. I don't know if I still do it. I make it again on request. The trillo is a quick movement of finger between two notes, C and D, for example. D, C. So normally in the trillo you move just one finger. It's better. It's not usual trill in which you move more than one finger. This is difficult if you speak after. Sometimes you have to move two fingers, three fingers. Sometimes, but it's more unusual, you have to move between. It's quite impossible. So, when the fingering doesn't accept that you move just one finger, for example, E flat and D, this is impossible. You have different solution like this. This is a modern solution. For example, this modern solution, and for example this became. So you have different solution for each trill. There is the modern solution and the ancient solution. I prefer the ancient one, but before that you explained it, antique solution, we have to consider this was just a technical description. Normally two notes, of course, two notes, they are not distant, there is one tone or one half tone. You can, this is not a trillo, this or this is not trillo. You have just the note of the gum, the step. G, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, G, A, B. But if you make F, A, is not a trillo. You can have half tone, entire tone, not more normally. You will never find a trillo between Fis and E flat. This is not a trillo. This was a technical description. Normally you have to move just one finger, rare two finger. When you have to move more, too much finger, especially a finger against the other, because it's not a problem to move three fingers together, but it's a problem to move one finger against another. This is very, very too difficult. When you have this difficult position, fingering, there is modern solution. For each note that you have to make a trillo, there is a modern solution. And there is an old, an antique solution, completely different. You will see now. Because now there is a question for style. The big problem with trillo is the style. How and where? How? A good way for understand what could be the trillo in the 17th, 18th century music is to make instead a trillo an appoggiatura. Instead this trillo I make an appoggiatura. If you make in your score instead trillo appoggiature, you are learning a lot about the correct style, because trillo make in ancient way is an appoggiatura with some trillo. That's implied that the trillo is not to begin immediately. No. The trillo, the beginning of a trillo, in my opinion, is like an appoggiatura. Non a complete appoggiatura, because you don't have time for make trillo, but a short appoggiatura. Second, it's not so correct that the trillo has to be the more quickly possible. This is a really modern idea. Oh, quickly. No, this is a modern idea. I think the trillo is not to be more quick possible. And normally in the Baroque music you have not trillo infinite. You have just a trillo like agrément in between a melody and a cadence or something similar. So begin like an appoggiatura in accelerando. First appoggiatura, second in accelerando, and not immediately, quick. And then you have to stop in a moment that has a musical significance. And not without hand, without and normally a risoluzione. So it's good if you study all the trillo in this way. You repeat. This is 80-90% of your trillo will be this, like cadenza trillo. This is not a cadenza, you will not make the resolution. Cadenza sospesa. But not at the beginning and the end. This is the most used kind of trillo. Now you have to consider how is the antique old way to make the trillo and why it's better to use this way than the modern one. But this is for the second part of my lesson.